right, so every morning Mike Eppel sends an email for what he's going to be talking about, and this is word for word from Mike Eppel. And here we are, jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Explain yourself.
Just the celebration in some corners about the legalization of cannabis. And you know what? This has been so much hype. Now it actually has to sort of live up to expectations from an investor standpoint, Melanie, because we've seen these stocks on Bay Street go up. You know, 3,000% is certainly in the realm of the normal for some of these companies, which up until about 3 years ago weren't even on the radar until the Trudeau government was elected. Since that point in time, we've seen shares of Canopy Growth jump by well over 3,000% on the stock market. It's now worth over $17 billion. And now these companies actually have to live up to the hype about selling legal product, whether it is the smoked cannabis or through medicinal products, you know, things like oils and just edibles and what have you, as that again is coming into the market over the next several months. Another sector that is sort of celebrating all of this, quietly I suppose, would be the legal profession, because there are so many facets of law that are now on the radar, whether it is about corporate law, cross-border law, when you're talking about jurisdictions which are still not legalized for cannabis sales, also patent law. So the legal profession might see quite a bit of business opportunities from this. Roger, on the markets this morning, we're watching stock futures pull back after what was a very big day yesterday on both Bay and Wall Streets. One stock in the spotlight this morning. Better call Saul about this. Is Netflix. It's up by 12% because they had almost 7 million new subscribers, and that was 2 million more than forecast. Certainly not a house of cards.
But I'm done. Yeah, a lot of pressure on the cannabis companies, isn't there? They've been growing hand over fist, but now they got to actually show up.
And you know what? In the past, when companies do not have enough product to sell, that's actually a negative because they can't make so much money from it. So that's going to be something to see if they can actually meet the supply and demand. And, or if in other jurisdictions, the black market still continues.
All right, Mike, thank you very much, sir.